Hello everyone, it's Jen with Sensible Wellness and Yoga, and today I wanted to share some lymphatic drainage, all kind of in the spirit of doing some self-care. Now I'm currently nurturing a cold, so it's a perfect time for me to do it. I was going to be doing it anyway, and lymphatic drainage is something I try to do kind of consistently because in today's world, we are constantly taking in excessive toxins. And so it can be really hard for the lymphatic system to do its job without some manual pumping assistance, which is what we are going to work on in today's video. So the lymph system is basically our body's sewage system. It helps to flush everything out. It helps the body to process. And yeah, as I said, we're really overworking our lymphatic system because there's just a lot of chemicals and a lot of the things that are just incorporated into our day-to-day these days. So this is something that I have worked on really consistently for months at a time, and I saw a huge difference in my skin and just my overall energy level. Now I would say I probably do this like once a week or so to feel just like I'm helping my body out with everything that I put it through. But especially on days where we're having a lot of sinus issues, we're feeling maybe a little drowsy, this can be a really good kind of pick-me-up anyway. After we do it, you should feel a little bit buzzy, a little bit more energetic. You can literally feel yourself swallowing more, all of the things that shows that it is doing the work. Now, there is a lot of lymphatic videos on, like self-care, social media. I have done a lot of trainings around lymphatic drainage, and one of the biggest things is we don't just have lymph nodes up in the upper body. We have lymph nodes down in our hips. We have a lot of different areas with bigger pockets of lymph nodes. So it's really important just to do the full body. If you're only kind of working through one little piece of the lymphatic system, it's hard for the whole body to be doing what it's supposed to do. So we're gonna run through just using our hands, just a quick and easy full body lymphatic, and then we're gonna do a little movement because once you've kind of pumped the system, it's good to do some movement to help with the circulation of it. So the whole thing should be done in about 15 minutes and you will really feel the benefit. And with that, we will get started. Our first point is gonna be beside the nose. So what you're gonna do is do a little bit of tapping. There's two motions you can alternate between. You can do light little scrapes or you can do gentle little taps. But we are not digging in really deep. Everything needs to be really light and on the surface. You actually can clog up the system if you're pushing really, really deep. There is definitely two different types of facial massages. There's one in line with kind of loosening the muscle tension in the face, but when we're doing lymphatic drainage, we're targeting a completely different thing. So nice light pressure. And you're gonna do each point for about 30-ish seconds. Doesn't take very much. I'm gonna do a few more taps. And then we'll do beside the eye. We're having like a super windy day outside, so take the vibes of the wind. Now another way to do lymphatic drainage is to do all of this with a little brush. So I've done it with a toothbrush before. Also have my dry brushes back in the back. But when you're going for a quick and easy, just doing it on both sides using the hands is a more like fast, efficient. All right, next point, I like to kind of create a little cup around my ear. We're just gonna swipe downward. Already can feel the swallowing. All right, and then we're gonna do the back of the head. So just kind of, just the back of the neck. You can do like light little scratches or little taps. All right, and the next point is going to be the center of the chest. All right, then we're going to do a little bit above the collarbones. And let's go into a little bit below. And we're kind of swiping in towards that heart space. All right, then you can pick a side you want to start with. We're going to get into that armpit. So a very important spot. So you can kind of swipe around and do some swipes kind of pulling inward. Okay, and then we're gonna do inside the arm, so an inch like above and below that elbow crease. And then let's do those same points on the other side. All right, inside the elbow. All right, and then we're gonna go right underneath the sternum, so right at that solar plexus spot. After this, we have to stand. Quick stand. Okay. All right, so our next point is going to be around the belly. So you can take it in circles, swiping, or you can do it in little taps. We're going to do a few rounds each direction. All right, and then front of the hips. going through the groin. Sometimes helpful to make fists here. I'm gonna get a little bit by my tailbone, so a couple swipes forward. All right, and then we're gonna do inside of the thighs. Then switching that into kind of behind the knees, like an inch above and below. You can do this in whatever way and position works for you. This is our final little area for the legs. And we're just gonna move it all around. Okay. All right, let's start with some movement. So first off, just doing some shoulder rolls back. So you can make a little squat with the knees. Start to focus in on your breath a little bit. Good, and then let's do some marches with the legs forward. Keep with this. You can turn it into a little more of a circle. Good, and then let's do kicks back behind us. If you feel like you can coordinate it, you can do opposite hand and opposite leg. Now just keep it the legs. All right, and then let's turn it into a little twist. So kind of just let your arms be dead weight. Just take a little twist as long as that feels okay on the spine. Still focusing in on the breath. We're only gonna do a couple more movements. All right, and then bring the arms up and let's just do a little shake. So you can shake your hands, shake your arms out. Maybe bringing the arms in and out a couple times. And then let's circle the arms out, pull them into the chest. So inhale as you circle, exhale, bring them in. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bring the hands down. And let's just do a couple little neck stretches. Just dropping one ear to one shoulder. And let your chin kind of trace along your chest like you're drawing a necklace and just roll it to the opposite side. Doing a couple of those back and forth, nice and gentle. Back to the other side. Then bring it back into center. I hope you can feel this already in your body. I can feel like buzzing head to toe. Definitely drink a lot of water if you just performed this, and let me know what you think. I will see you next time for more simple body practices that'll help you to feel better. Thanks for joining me.